up when a challenge arises. You embed in yourself. You set the precedence. You set the tone. You create the belief that the challenge is greater than you, and thus create the self-limiting belief, the self-doubt. The last common cause of self-doubt is fear of failure and or fear of success. This has always been so profound to me because I know we understand fear of failure. You know, I don't want it to be bad. I don't want things, you know, to not go the way that I want. You know, people talk about me, people laugh about me, you know, whatever it may be. But do you know how even more puzzling and how even more debilitating for so many for the fear of success is? It's like we get into our head this notion of, who am I to succeed? Who am I to find success? Who am I to be the first in my family to graduate from college? Who am I to be the first in my family to have a successful marriage, to have a successful business, to have a successful career, to not struggle, to not be a statistic, to not end up in jail, to not find myself in a casket, to not have 2 and 3 and 4 and 17 different baby mamas? Okay, who am I? We have a fear of success. And because we have a fear of success, what do? We go to the known. We fall into that belief, that self-doubt. That greatness is not for me. Greatness does not belong to me. That's for somebody else. And so what do? Again, what you perceive is what you project. When you perceive that it's not for you to succeed, that's what you're going to project. We self-sabotage ourselves. We walk away. We run away from things that are meant to build us. We walk away from the lessons, the journey, the people that are there to help push us along further in our journey of success, to run back to the mistakes and failures that we made before, to just say, see, that's why I told you I can't do it. That's not for me. We self-sabotage ourselves. No one determines our failure or success except ourselves. And the only time it becomes a failure is when we didn't learn from the experience. It goes back to the beginning. Those past experiences, those mistakes, they're not failures. They are lessons. They are little lessons that are around you to help push you along the way to say, hey, this worked, this didn't work. This is for me, this is not for me. I want to do this. Oh no, I never want to do that again. But it's when we don't take the time to actually look at those lessons, to actually pull from those lessons what was meant for us, that's when we fail. Not the mistake, but not learning the lesson. Because anytime you learn a lesson, guess what? That becomes a milestone in your success. So again, the only time that you can put a self-doubt on yourself of success is when you limit yourself from taking heed from a lesson that was laid out from you to learn from. You're not going to be 100% at everything you do. You're not going to get it the first time, i.e., practice makes perfect. Now, I'm not saying continuously go out there and just do crazy things to hurt yourself. Of course not. But practice makes perfect. That's why you hear so many business people, successful people, If you're going to fail, fail fast. Fail in the beginning. Because it's those failures, if you do it fast and you do it in the beginning, you're going to have your lessons and you're going to take everything you need from the beginning so that your later days, your later years can be successful. You won't be bumping your head doing the same thing over and over and over again. You already got it. But the only way you're going to get it is if you take the time to stop and meditate and pay attention to the lesson that's being taught, that's there for you to learn from. So we talked about today the 5 common causes of self-doubt. And again, this is so important because you have to know the why. Why do I have this self-limited belief? What is causing me to have this self-doubt? Because you can never move forward until you deal with what's behind you. You can try to. You can try to keep going forward, but I promise you it's going to find a way to always bring itself up. It's going to always find a way to poke its head out. It's going to find a way to always reemerge. So when we deal with the why, when we deal with the cause, we can now prepare and plan for a limitless future. Because that's what we're here for. We're breaking those self-doubts. We're breaking those limiting beliefs. Because we are pushing for the greatest and the best versions of ourselves. And not for anyone else, but for ourselves. Because when we do it for ourselves, that's something that no one could ever take from us. That's something that no one could ever take from you. So I want to thank you so much again for tuning in to Living for More. It has been my greatest pleasure. Tune in with us every Tuesday morning, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Catch us on your radio, on the internet. Check us out at livingformore.com. We are here for you. Check out our Facebook group and stay tuned where we get our first guest interviewee next week, Miss Nicole Singleton, founder and creator of That is today's show. We want to thank you so much for tuning in. We appreciate you. Join us next week when we interview our first guest speaker, Miss Nicole Singleton, founder of creator of Stay Motivated, mentoring and coaching. She is thebomb.com. And let me tell you, you want to talk about fighting your self-limiting beliefs? Yes, ma'am. That's Miss Singleton, okay? So we look forward to having her next week. Make sure that you check out our website, livingformore.com. Make sure that you check out our Facebook handle, Living for More. We love you guys. We are so appreciative to be here on your airways. Catch us every Tuesday morning, 5 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We love you. And in everything that you do, keep living for more. We love you. Bye, guys. Living for more.